Everyone, it's Jay from Lords of War. I just wanted to do a quick little video about a very special event that is back live again, and that is the Sword and Brush figure show, which has been on hiatus for almost 3 years. 2019 was the last time we were able to run that. At that time, we were able to run it as kind of like a combo gaming and figure show. This year it'll just be the figure show. It'll be in the same venue. It'll be the Burlington Holiday Inn Convention Center on November the 12th. And yeah, it's going to be really neat. I'm personally excited to see all of the incredible entries and models that people have been had time to work on over the last little while. Something very interesting is we have this very cool Viking figure that will be available. We got this model made actually, and it was made, or that is the sculpt, for the 2020, or what would have been the 2020 Sword and Brush show. And I kid you not, at the time we were discussing themes because we wanted to have like an overarching theme for our shows, and our theme this is before COVID was, and this is the end of the world, which was kind of unbelievable, that, with everything that happened. But anyway, we got this figure made, and what does that mean? Well, it means that we there was a concept sketched. I believe our good friend John did that, and then we had commissioned a sculptor to sculpt this model, and then it was cast in resin, and we got a master made, and we made a small limited run of them. And John also painted this model, by the way. He did a very beautiful job. I love the lighting, and they captured the ambience and the feel with the torch and everything. You'll be able to buy this ticket, or this model. You can buy it as part of your ticket, or you'll be able to buy it at the show. Tickets for the show are pretty straightforward. You've got kind of your just go and see ticket. That's $10, and so that's literally just to go and check everything out. Obviously, we need to charge a little just to pay for the space. And then for, I believe the $20 ticket is entry plus whatever models you want to enter. And I think there will be vendors too to go and buy things from. And then there's a kind of a premium ticket that you can get that includes the model. Yeah, I think it's really cool. I'm looking forward to painting one in the future too. I was gonna say, yeah, don't miss out on these kinds of shows. I had a customer I was talking to yesterday where I was like, they had a lot of questions about kind of painting and colors, and it came to my mind. I said, if you have all these questions about, these kind of like detailed questions about colors and theories and why we do things a certain way, I said, you got to go to this show, because all the artists are there. And I'm just showing you here just some of the cool stuff we have in the cabinet here. Some of these are mine, some of these are Chris's, some of these are customers. And this is a tiny drop in the bucket. This is like a half a dozen figures. There's literally going to be hundreds of amazing figures and artwork that you can go see, and then the artists will be right there. You can just go talk to them. You can ask them. They love, believe me, they love answering those questions and having people, you live for this, right? To have people ask you about your piece and how you did it. And so, yeah, very exciting. With that all said, there's not much time. If you want to get something done and entered, you get a couple 3 weeks. I personally am going to be trying to, I got a model prepared yesterday, so we're going to do this cool figure. This is a 1/12 bust from what is it? Big Child Creative, which we have lots of cool variety. I like this company because the sculpts are very nice and nice and crisp, and the price is pretty good, and lots of variety, and they have a lot of kind of cool. If you're like into painting Warhammer or fantasy stuff, you have a lot of cool stuff, like kind of right up that alley. So you got orcs, monks and other creatures. They have this cool Camelot or Arthurian legend line. which is very neat. Lots of cool figures. Some of them are full figures where it's like, you know, that includes the, not just the bust. Both are good for different reasons. I think the full figures are kind of come naturally because it's like painting a Warhammer figure but just bigger. And then the busts are, I would say, because it's the head and shoulders and chest, those are great subjects and learning tools to paint. Like, just focus on it's really all about the face and maybe the chest and the armor. So you know, when you paint a Warhammer figure, they have tiny faces, or any Wargaming figure, they have faces. Usually they wear helmets. You know, you don't get to really practice skin. And so here's your chance. So here's just kind of a quick shot of all those. Lots more. And then in the cabinet we have more. And then here we have just another huge mix of models and figures, some by scale, some by Chimera. If you want to bust up, my personal recommendation is actually any of these hard to see here. These Nuts Planet figures are incredible. You saw it in the beginning of the video. I had Hannibal and Jon Snow there. These guys make the best just head and shoulders, I think. And anyway, lots of good stuff. You can't see him. There's a cool shark guy there. Lots of good stuff. There's still time. Come by, get your brushes, get your models, get something painted. I think the key here is don't think about it as like, oh, I'm not a good painter or whatever. It has nothing to do with that. Just paint a model, give it a go, and we'll see you there. Thanks.